guys, welcome to my channel. I hope that you can see a little bit down here. I have a list of questions in front of me that you all have asked about the royals and particularly about Prince Harry and Meghan and things that you want to know. So I am just going to go through these a little bit rapid fire and see how many we can address in one reading. Some of them are really interesting, and then I have some little observations that I wrote down as well that I noticed. You know, a lot of you are talking about, for example, when the Queen moved Meghan's wax figure over to Hollywood, the LA area, right? In Madame Tussauds, was she sending a message to Meghan, or was that foreshadowing for the rest of us? I don't know. I'm not going to start with that though. I'm going to go through you guys' questions. I just had that thought today, like maybe this has been planned for a while, right? We have been talking about it for a while. Or was it a threat? So the first question I have is, will Meghan Markle work with Oprah, or will Oprah bail out as the secrets begin to sort of trickle out? I don't know is Meghan working with Oprah? Excuse me, I'm still sick. Doing my best. So I'm going to start with what is the relationship? Is there a relationship between Meghan Markle and Oprah at this time? Are Meghan and Oprah working together at this time? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I think they're both expecting a harvest, but I do get the Hierophant in reverse. So this is against the royal family's wishes or without their knowledge, without their permission. It could also be, Hierophant is also a card of divorce. Can you guys see that? Okay, so Seven of Pentacles is in the upright and Hierophant is in the reverse here. So waiting on a harvest, looking at planting seeds, talking about projects, that kind of thing, maybe even have started some projects. Hierophant in reverse talks about divorce. It also talks about authority, so the church, the royal family established, any kind of established rules and regulations. And it's in the reverse, so going against that or rejecting that, or, you know, not having permission to do that. Knight of Cups came out, but he's in the reverse, but Knight of Cups is a love offer. This can be a male water sign, slightly immature energy, more mature than the Page, less mature than the Queen and the King. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Normally when he's in the upright like this for me, it's somebody coming in and making an offer. He's in the reverse right now. Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse here? Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse? Gosh. Thank you. Because these things are beginning to come to light already. I feel this is Oprah's energy. Oprah is saying, nope, hang on, hold up. We're not gonna, the ink is not gonna be dry on these papers. We're not gonna sign anything. We're not gonna shake hands. It's not set in stone until I find out what's going on. Because this Seven of Swords is trickery, deceit, lying. Particularly, it looks like lying about some past things because this person is looking behind them. It's also just trying to sneak away with however much we can get. Okay, it's very much that energy, and I feel that there's caution here on Oprah's part. She spent a lot of time building her reputation and her empire. She's not going to throw it all away for Meghan. Okay, I do feel that they have talked, that they have planted seeds. Okay, these two cards would indicate that yes, there have been conversations, possibly things already have been worked on a little bit, because the guy waiting for the harvest, waiting for that money to come in, waiting for it to be time maybe to show off these projects. But with the Knight of Cups in reverse, that feels like not necessarily rescinding an offer, but I've put it on hold. The offer's been put on hold because we're not sure what's going on. Okay, some things have come to light, some stories are coming out, you know, or I get a bad vibe from this person. Okay. So then the next question I have is, what's next for Meghan? Marriage or politics, and whether she has handlers that are guiding her in this. Okay, what is next for Meghan Markle career-wise? What's next for Meghan? Well, I guess career or personal life, because we have marriage as a question too. What is next? What's in the immediate future for Meghan Markle? What's in the immediate future for Meghan? Thank you. Okay, Six of Wands in the reverse. That feels like Hierophant in reverse again, and y'all saw me shuffle the cards. So Six of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands in the upright is your hero's welcome card. It's victory, it's applause. So this feels more of a running home with your tail tucked between your legs energy, and I'm not saying that to be funny. That's just the first visual that came to mind. And then again, the royal family is represented here in the reverse. Okay, this would also indicate to me that politics is out. Okay, because this would indicate, this could represent political aspirations or political minded friends, the establishment and those things, and being in the reverse would tell me that that's a no. Could also be the Pope. Sometimes he comes out for the Pope, but in this case it feels like accepting defeat, kind of going home to lick my wounds, and no, not looking into politics. So what is Meghan looking forward to? What is she planning in the near future? Thank you. Page of Pentacles in reverse. One more for that, please, before I talk about that. Page of Pentacles in reverse. One more for Meghan. What is she looking at for the near future, for herself, for her career? Okay, so we have Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Sun card. So pages are messengers. Pages of Pentacles are messengers of money. These are career opportunities. In the reverse, this may mean that she's not getting a lot of opportunities at this time. She wants to come back to the sun, the LA sun, right? She wants to be in the spotlight, the limelight, the light. But again, this seems to echo the message we got on that first question, that there are not offers right now while everybody waits to see what truths or lies are going to come to the surface, what is being illuminated at this time. What opportunities that she has will depend on the things that are found out or the things that get put out into the media. Okay. Very interesting answer there. The next question I have is, why didn't the Queen or William stop the fake pregnancy? I'll tell you, before I even pull cards, my intuition says because they didn't know about it in time. I do think that Harry and Meghan go off on their own and do things and call up the press and say things without letting anybody know, so they wouldn't have had the opportunity to talk them out of it or to stop it from happening. Why did the Queen or William not stop the fake pregnancy? Why did the royal family not stop the fake pregnancy? Eight of Wands, it happened too fast. Really swift movement there. I don't think, as I said, I don't think that they were told. It's not like they had a meeting and they were like, here's what we're planning to do, and then somebody had the opportunity to say, maybe that's not a great idea. It just happened so swiftly. It was already in motion, I think, when they found out. Yeah. King of Wands. So that's Meghan's energy. Very, I don't want to say powerful, but very domineering energy. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But in that King energy, it's very, this is what it's going to be. It's like she took charge and took control of that situation, and they were totally blindsided. I don't feel like they knew about it until it was already in motion, and it was kind of like a train wreck. Like all they could do is stand there and watch it, you know? And they did their best. I do feel that William and Catherine especially did their best to not betray their true feelings, to not say anything ugly to the press, but they also didn't acknowledge things, you know? I don't think, I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I don't know that the royal family you know, were trying to be ugly. They just didn't know what to do. There's nothing wrong with having a surrogate. Maybe they expected it all to go just fine, so they didn't say anything. But it looks like they didn't know until it was already happening. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, does Harry have a new woman? Is there a new love in Harry's life? Oh, let us hope. Is there a new woman in Harry's life? At this time, currently, present day, right now. Does Harry have a new love interest? Two of Wands. Something flew out. 10 of Pentacles. One more, please. Oh, okay, or all of them. Does Harry have a new love interest? One more for this, please. Thank you. No, not yet. I'm not saying that he, you know, hasn't thought about it, hasn't talked about it, hasn't been in touch with some people. Two of Wands is, you know, new direction, regrouping, refocusing, getting clear on intention, drop back and punt, as my dad would say. Like, okay, well, that didn't work out, so where are we going to go now? That is the energy, and it's an optimistic energy. And then the 10 of Pentacles came out next, and that's the legacy card. So again, thinking about the future. What am I building? What is my purpose in my life? How do I want to be seen? Who do I want to be? Excuse me. Which maybe are things that he hasn't thought about before. So in that way, it's very positive. However, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still dealing with this cough. Six of Swords comes out in the reverse, which indicates a sadness about moving on or traveling, not wanting to move on or travel. I'm so sorry. I may have to pause this and drink some water. This may have to do with Harry. This may be finding my voice again, not feeling like I can speak yet. Feeling choked. Because that hit me out of nowhere, guys. Woo. All right, I'm going to try again. And if I can't, then I'm going to have to pause it. Whew, okay, so Six of Swords is moving from something negative to something positive. There's a child with this woman. She's not happy about moving, but she knows she's got to do it. This may be Meghan's energy. I feel like it's more Harry's energy. Like, man, I hate it has to end this way, but I know that it does. But I'm still sort of grieving, still looking at this like, how can I salvage it? Still hanging on by a thread, it feels like. Guys, sorry. I'm so sorry. So it looks like he does not have a new woman at this time, but he is thinking in terms of his future and how to rebuild himself and his life at this time, so that's good. Will Prince Harry and Prince William ever be close again? What is the future of their relationship? Will William and Harry be close again? What is the future of their relationship? I want you to see the bottom here of my decks. I have the Harry card here. It comes out for me, for him a lot, the Knight of Swords, and then the Fool, which is hope and optimism and new starts. So reading between the lines, that's a very clear yes, but we'll still pull some cards. Will Prince William and Harry ever be close again? Will the brothers be close again, please? Ace of Cups in reverse. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands in reverse. The Tower. Clarify the Tower for me, please. King of Pentacles. It may be a difficult road. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, that would seem like a no at first, because this is love's new beginnings, and this isn't always romantic love. This can be in, you know, any kind of relationship. So brotherly love as well is included in that. And in the reverse, this can be, you know, rejection of that. Somebody's offering and somebody's rejecting. This can be just not having that at this time. With the Eight of Wands comes out beside it and makes me feel like everything is just moving too quickly right now. That's not what they're focused on right now. And then we have the, what are we here? 7 of Wands. It came out in the reverse. In the upright, this is a defensive card. This feels like letting defenses down. So it's not very lovey-dovey. We're not perfect like we were. We've both got a lot of things going on, but we're also not as defensive as before, possibly. What I'm interested in most here is this Tower card that came out. I wanted to see what that Tower was about. And it looks like this is the King energy, and it's an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it would represent Harry's energy at its most mature. So there could be a need for Harry to mature, but I'm feeling more when I see this card of sort of delusions of grandeur still within Harry, some seeds that have always been there as the little brother, but also some seeds that Meghan helped to cultivate within him, that he feels like he would be a good king, that he's got some jealousy over William taking the throne. So right now I feel like that's a major hurdle for them. in getting their relationship back. I think it will happen, but right now there are some things that they have to work on. Particularly that, you know, the jealousy. William can't help that he was born first, you know. But Harry does somewhat think that he goes back and forth, because I feel like he doesn't sometimes want any of that responsibility, and then at other times he thinks, you know, he would be a better king than William. The reason, you guys are like, why would he say that? William is so sensible. Yeah, he is sensible, but Harry is passionate. So depending on how you like your kings, one of those may sound better than the other, right? You may want somebody who's sensible and practical, and you may want somebody who leads with his heart and has his feelings on his sleeve, and that's Harry. So tell me what you think. Is Marcus Anderson still involved? Is he going to be around for Meghan's next whatever she's got going on? Is Marcus still involved? This kind of came out sideways. It's the Seven of Pentacles. Is Marcus Anderson still around Meghan? Two of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I think Marcus is advising her on her choices regarding Harry. The Seven of Pentacles kind of makes me think about the foundation, the Sussex Foundation. He was involved with that for a little while, I think, and I think that he has either stepped back or he has been removed from making the financial decisions, having his hands on any money. But he's still around Meghan a little bit and her decision making when it comes to Harry. Two of Cups in reverse. I'm going to clarify that, because there may have been a falling out between him and Meghan, or he's been markled, as you guys say. This would be a good, harmonious, back and forth, give and take relationship, and it's in the reverse. So I'm going to clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups for me, please. Thank you. That just popped right out. The Hanged Man and the Queen of Cups. So I'm feeling like Marcus had a full stop moment, and some of you will scoff at this because you think that, you know, these people don't have any conscience, but for a lot of people there is a line, and my line might be ahead of yours or behind yours, but I've got a line and you've got a line, and you don't cross that line, okay, as far as what is ethical and what is okay to treat somebody, or what is okay to say to somebody. And I feel that there was something that happened that caused him to pause. This Hanged Man is like a, hang on. If I could make like a tire screeching noise, that's what I'm hearing in my head. It's like a, hold up. I don't know about that, okay? And what that was, the card that comes out there is my Princess Diana card. So I feel like when Meghan started imitating Diana's facial expressions, when she started talking to Marcus, and she would have spoken openly with him, but they've been friends for a long time and he's always been behind her and in her corner. When she started saying, I'm gonna wear this outfit, I've been watching this interview, I'm gonna say this thing that she said, I'm gonna cry like she did, I'm gonna have him eating out of my hands. He was like, that does not sound like a good idea to me. I don't want to be involved in that at all. It sounds like, looks like by the cards, that he took a step back from that. Okay, their relationship is not what it once was, or they may not even be in communication at this time, because he, full stop. Like, I see what you're trying to do. I don't have a problem with you wanting to marry well and have money, but you know, you're messing with the guy's feelings, and his it's a traumatic event, and that's his mother, and I'm just not okay with this. Yeah. Which, you know, and you may be skeptical of that, and I may be skeptical of that, but like I said, everybody's got a line. I don't know Marcus's history with his own parents. There may be something there that triggered him, that he was like, you know, that's too far for me. I mean, you know, do what you want to do, but that's not for me. I've got time for like one more question, and I'll have to include the rest in a part 2, okay? Okay, what can we expect to see in the press in the next few months? What can we expect to see in the media and the press in the next few months regarding Meghan and Harry? What can we expect to see in the press in the next few months? Let's say 3 months. In the next 3 months in the media, what will we be seeing in the headlines? 10 of Pentacles in reverse, so something ending. The Hermit card. So there's Harry. Seven of Pentacles keeps popping out. Nine of Swords. So anxiety, sleepless nights, sadness, grief, mental health, taking care of mental health. All of these cards came popping out, guys. I'll keep them. The Judgment card came out kind of sideways. Then we have Five of Swords, King of Swords, Ten of Swords reversed. So many swords, which are cards of communication, and that's what we're asking about. So what we have so far, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Harry card. This could be Harry being cut out of the royal family. This could be no more inheritance. This could be, it's not really called abdicating if it wasn't his throne, right? So what do you call it if he's just not in the royal family anymore? That's a possibility, okay? He may go to LA with Meghan and announce, you know, I'm leaving the royal family. I'm just going to live here in New York or LA or wherever with my wife, and we're just going to be regular people, okay? Please respect our privacy. It could be the ending of some other cycle and he needs alone time. The next thing that comes out is finances, though. So if this is him breaking away from the royal family, then he would be announcing, or they'd be talking about projects that they're working on together, possibly branding themselves as Sussex brand. We also have talking about my nightmares, talking about every time I see a flash of a camera, those kind of things, sort of telling too much about those really personal, and I don't mind when people talk about their personal traumas. I think that it's important to tell your story, but when you're using it to manipulate, and that's what this feels like, then I don't think that's okay. The Judgment card comes out, so second chances, second life, rebirth, again with a rebranding or leaving the family to become this new person. Alternatively, this could be, someone pointed out to me that's is that the cross of St. George? I'm going to get that wrong completely, but somebody commented that this probably indicates that he'll return to England. So he may make it look like he's giving it a try being in the US, and then it doesn't work out. I'm very sad. I miss my family, or, you know, something happens with Meghan and I'm going back. This could be the thing that happens. Fives are card of change, but Five of Swords is about conflict, and somebody who really thrives in conflict, really likes to start fights, really enjoys the drama. King of Swords in reverse. Prince Philip, I think, in the reverse, something could happen to him that would call Harry home. I don't know for sure. It's also air sign. It's in the reverse, so this is somebody not in their power, though, if that is representing a male air sign. And then we have, this is very interesting because this whole thread of confusing cards started out with a 10 in reverse and ends with a 10 in reverse. It's the 10 of Swords. It's betrayal, but it's in reverse. So this is an ending again. So in the press, we're going to talk about things being over. It looks like this one is a money / family being over. This one is a more personal. This could be trauma, mental health. This could be communication. I'm going to clarify. I think I'm going to clarify both of my 10s in reverse and see what we get, okay? I'm going to switch decks for this as well. Clarify this 10 of Pentacles for me, please. Well, that just flew out. 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups is your roots. This is your childhood. This is about this down here, and all these wonderful things, all these things that your emotions and your feelings are tied to are what allow you to stand tall and become the person that you are today, okay? They're not all good and they're not all bad, but they built you, they made you. And that's, you know, that's Harry with the family. Clarify this 10 of Swords in reverse for me, please. What is the 10 of Swords in reverse? Daughter of Cups. So emotions on both of them. Daughter of Cups is the Page of Cups. So a love offer. I wonder if this is the new person that's going to come in for Harry. Another clarifier for this Ten of Swords in reverse, please. The Sun. So the Sun is about fortune. It's about things coming to light. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Gosh, and I hope this is not how it works out, guys, because it looks like Harry is full on going to say something about the family, possibly leave the family. I love them very much, but I'm going to be a private citizen from now on. With these two cards, it looks like that. Okay. I'm stepping away from that life and that lifestyle. And then the end of this over here looks like the end of possibly his marriage. And I know that it's not, you know, this card is not cups or soulmate or romance that's in the reverse, but it is so much the betrayal card. It's being stabbed in the back, and it's the end of a cycle. And when I ask about the cycle, this ending, I get cups and I get the Sun. Okay. So this, we're talking about in the next 3 months, we may see some major shakeups when it comes to Harry's place in his family and Harry's relationship. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it here, and everything else that I have on this paper I will read on the very next time I get a chance. We'll do a part 2 on this. Let me know what you thought about these answers. I'm sorry that I dragged on so long on that last question, but go ahead and ask me some more if you have them. I will make a new sheet, and then I will get started on the next reading as soon as I can, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye-bye.